It's Tuesday after the long weekend, and Trish and I decided that we were going to do the middle row. So Trish has just pulled off the tarp, and we're going to put, I think, carrots into this row. So it means that we have to move the straw off the top. We have to broad fork it, and then we're going to be putting some compost on it and then topping it off with a layer of topsoil or triple mix. So that's what we're going to be doing, and you'll be seeing that as we go along. And here you can see the cucumbers have been planted last night, so they're ready to start moving. So this is the 6th row that we're uncovering and getting ready for planting. So we'll take you through it. Okay, we got another row finished. So that's what it looks like. We have yet to plant the carrots, but we'll be doing that as soon as possible. And I also wanted to show you what a compost pile that's working looks like. So you can see on the green dial it's about 100 or so degrees, which means that there's all kinds of decomposition that's occurring in the center of that pile. And if I take my thermostat, move it over to this one, I'm expecting to see basically the same. A little bit lower, but not much. It's still above 80 degrees, which means it's cooking. So we'll let it sit until the temperature starts dropping off, and then we'll see what's going on. So Tricia was saying that she had her first sighting of aliens. Oh no, that was onions, right? So let's go see if we can find them in this outside row. Oh, I see one. There's one right there. There's some more. Oh, there's quite a few in that area. There's one there. A few more here. A few more over here. So they're coming along. And here are our garlic for an update. We're expecting that they're going to have the center stalk growing soon. That'll flower, and then we'll remove that, and the bulb will start forming underneath. Anyways, I think that brings us to the end of the gardening for today. We're going to go over and check what's going on in the house, but that'll be on a different video. I'll just bring you up to date in terms of the trees and bushes that we planted. Let's start over here. So here you can see we've got Can't even remember what these are. These are plum trees. So 2 plum trees. There's another one over there. And raspberries are coming up in a variety of places. There. There's raspberry over there, raspberry over there. There's a few more plants in the back there as well. You can see that our tulips are well on their way. Some of them have already finished. And Trish has planted some additional plants in between as well. So some bulbs, etc. There you can see a lilac. There's another lilac over there. And over on this side are rushed planting of these bushes. So this is a lilac, and the second one's a lilac. So all of them survived to varying degrees. Don't know what this middle one is. Forsythia or something along those lines, I think. Need to do some trimming before the end of the summer. And this is a pear tree. It's doing quite well already. And here's an apple that has started to sprout. There's our 4th plant. It seems to be the most thriving plant that we've got. And you can see that we've got a bumper crop of dandelions. So we'll be actually covering these over with that black tarp that you see over there, and killing off the materials, and then replanting at some point, probably in the fall, with some kind of cover crop, with the idea that we are not going to be cutting grass. I don't see the sense. I mean, if you take a look at our neighbor here, she spends a couple hours every day in the spring and through into the summer cutting grass. And what a lot of energy. So gasoline, time, and for what? And I just do not see the purpose in grass at all. Anyways, another pear tree and another apple tree. And then to show you, we've got a couple of black currants, and we've got some more plants that haven't come up in there yet, but again, they're bulbs, so it'll be a little bit. Wanted to show you this though. So we thought that we had lost it. Some rabbits, I think, got at it. It's an oak tree, and it is, can't say thriving, but it is growing with no problems, and so we'll have to do some protection later on in the summer to make sure that it survives through to the next year, and hopefully we'll end up with a pretty good oak tree here in the future. Again, a black currant, and there's another black currant over there. And let's go see what's happening with these maple trees that we planted last week. See if they're still alive, or if there's any signs of life on them. I can't see anything particularly there. And nothing there. And nothing there. And the 4th one, I don't see any specific signs of life there either. We'll be patient and see what happens. So there's the rest of our property, and we don't get out here very often. It's going to bush to a certain extent. What we'll be doing in the next little while, once we've got the garden planted, we'll be taking the tarp from the garden back there and putting it over this area here, so we'll have to cut down the woody material, and this will be where we're putting a high tunnel. So it'll be essentially a greenhouse, plastic and metal hoops, and we'll be essentially extending the growing season inside the high tunnel, and hopefully we get a little bit more use out of our space as a consequence. Looking forward to that probably next year at some point. Anyways, talk to you soon.